Hey, what up, y'all? Alright, y'all. So, as you guys know, New England Patriots lost the Super Bowl to the Philadelphia Eagles. Man, that was a crazy game, but I'm so happy for Philadelphia as they finally won their first ever Super Bowl. Now, let me guys tell you this, as you guys can see in the title of the video, but before the Super Bowl, I kind of felt like I kind of expected the Patriots to lose. Now, here are some list of conspiracies and all that stuff that our Sports Center kind of is giving you a lot of them, so I'm just gonna say most of them. But there's also some extra ones. Um, so here's one. Number one, the Madden cover curse. Brady was on this previous Madden game, and as you guys know, you probably heard that when a player is on the Madden cover, they get bad luck in their following season. So this has been proven in for other players and all that stuff, like how Drew Brees when he was on the cover of one of the Madden games, and then in that season when they made playoffs, they lost to the Seattle Seahawks by Marshawn's long touchdown run. Um, and um, and also how Rob Gronkowski last season when he was on the cover and he got injured. The Pats still won, but he couldn't contribute. Richard Sherman when he was on the cover, he actually got well, sure, he lost the Super Bowl, and I think he even had a partial injury. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Sometimes the curse didn't fully affect some players. Like I know Odell Beckham when he was on the cover, he actually still had a great year, but I guess you can say maybe he just didn't miss the playoffs or something like that. But sometimes the curse doesn't fully harm a player and all that stuff. From what I don't know, it's possible. But okay, now so that's one conspiracy. Number two, the NFL MVP going to Super Bowl. Last, according to Sports Center, last NFL MVP that won MVP and the Super Bowl the same season was Kurt Warner. So it's been a long time since that happened, since an MVP won a Super Bowl in that same year. So Brady won MVP, and once he won MVP this season, I automatically knew that, dude. I feel like this might, if the Pats win, if the Pats lose, this is going to be, proving that conspiracy curse. You know what I mean? Also, other players I remember Peyton Manning winning MVP and lost the Super Bowl. Cam Newton won MVP that season, lost Super Bowl last year. Matt Ryan won MVP, lost Super Bowl. So it's kind of on an ongoing streak right now, where when a person wins MVP and making the Super Bowl, they have a curse of not winning the Super Bowl. So I kind of knew that beforehand. So I kind of So here's the thing: when I saw the Madden cover curse, when I found out Brady was gonna be on it, I kind of in the back of my head felt oh my god, I feel like something's gonna happen. And I kind of even was gonna somewhat cheer. I mean, don't get me wrong, Brady deserves MVP, no doubt. But I kind of also wanted Brady to get MVP because I can sense that there's gonna be he's not gonna win the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? And with that curse going on. All right, another conspiracy. Oh yeah, so another one, how white jerseys winning the Super Bowl. That streak obviously broke, but let me explain. This is kind of what I noticed on Sports Center when they were showing me a list. So the past Super Bowl winners were all white jerseys. It was a winning streak. Patriots when they beat the Falcons, and then Broncos beating Panthers, Patriots beating Seahawks, Seahawks beating Broncos, Giants beating New England. It's a list going on. You know what I mean? Last team to actually beat the Pats was I'm sorry, excuse me, not Pats. The last team to win wearing the home jerseys was Green Bay. Now, if you kind of think about it, Green Bay actually had their green jerseys on, and what color jerseys do the Eagles have? Green. All right. So I guess you can kind of say that although the Eagles didn't wear their white jerseys, they kind of did have a certain color that the Packers have when they were wearing home jerseys. You know what I mean? And so I guess maybe you can say probably that maybe it's just a coincidence. The streak is broken, or maybe green is just a lucky color. Okay, now that's just another. All right, another conspiracy. Okay, so this is also according to Sports Center. You guys probably saw. Alabama head coach Nick Saban. I think that's how it's pronounced. But anyway, so Alabama's regardless known as one of the top teams in college football right now. even in history. And they have like a really great coach who's going to be a Hall of Fame coach and all that stuff. But so anyway, apparently they just found like like a record statistic, or most likely record, that Nick Saban and Coach Bill Belichick, the New England head coach, they never won a championship the same season. So every season whenever if one of them wins, the other doesn't. You know what I mean? So kind of looking at how like this season when the Alabama won the national championship, I kind of also felt like, dude, does this mean that New England's not going to win it, or is the streak finally going to be broken? So remember, there's within these conspiracies and all that stuff. Obviously, I either felt like the streak was going to be broken or the curse is going to keep going. Obviously, the white jersey conspiracy, like broke. But I mean, then again, remember there was a similar color from the past, team that wore home jerseys, which is green. So here's the thing: the reason why I wanted to share this with you guys, because I actually had a huge, hope in, like, I kind of felt like the Patriots were not going to win, and plus, now that I think about it, there was also a huge gap of who won back-to-back Super Bowls. The last team that won back-to-back Super Bowls was actually the Patriots, but that was like somewhere like, I think, early 2000s and all that stuff. And Seahawks would have done it if they didn't run, if they ran the ball. But yeah, so honestly, I'm just saying, man, right now, just like put in what my consideration is, that these are just like some sports theories, conspiracies, whatever, yada yada, that I kind of felt like was gonna hold back from New England from winning a Super Bowl. And honestly, heck, I'm not even tripping. I'm glad Eagles won. You know what I mean? So y'all, let me know what you guys think. This is just like some stuff that I gathered up. Sports Center even shared some of this information. I'm just sharing it to you, just kind of bringing up the list of how what would have brought pushed back the Patriots from winning another Super Bowl this season. But yeah, let me know what you guys think.